You know, back when I did my video on Camilla Caballo, when she tried to say immigrants built America, and many of the Black YouTubers, rightfully so, put out videos taking a stand. We know slaves built America. It was no immigrants coming in here. I had a couple of Hispanic immigrants come to me and say, well, y'all built it in the very beginning and you didn't build the whole country. You only built certain parts. We built the rest of it. That's a damn lie. Number two, how can you build a country that's already built? Okay. Now it gets even worse. Trump also, now you see what this says. Trump calls some unauthorized immigrants animals, and he went on a rant. Okay, this came out on May 16th. Now, he also, on the same day, said, Mexico has done nothing for us. Okay, remember that immigrants that are here illegally, and you claim you built everything. He said, your ass ain't done nothing for America. But you know what? You're getting what you deserve, because many of you immigrants supported Trump. He called Africa a shithole. He's throwing the Haitians out. He's throwing out the Hondurans. He's throwing out the Nicaraguans. He look at what he's doing. Okay? He don't want you here. He's calling your asses animals. Africa, which has all the damn resources on the entire planet, that's a shithole. But it's people like him that owns the diamond mines and the gold and the stuff that's being mined out of the ground over there in Africa. But it's a shithole. You wouldn't have half of the wealth you have if it wasn't for Africa. What resources came from the cave? Get out of here. Trump lashed out at undocumented immigrants during a White House meeting on Wednesday, warning in front of news cameras that dangerous people were clamoring to breach the country's borders and branding such people animals. So immigrants coming across the border, Trump says you're animals. And you know what? The worst part, you won't give him nearly as much pushback as you did towards me when I put out that Camilla Caballo video. I bet you won't give him that kind of pushback. Trump's comments came during a roundtable discussion in state and local leaders on California's so-called sanctuary laws, which strictly limit communication between local law enforcement and federal immigrant officers, and which the Trump administration is suing to invalidate. It was hardly the first time Trump has spoken in racially fraught terms about immigrants, but it underscores his anger about unchecked immigration. Now, mind you, this man married two immigrants, okay? His first wife and the wife he has now are both immigrants. Yeah, well, we know it. They're okay as long as they're not the brown immigrants, right? His frustration that he has not been able to do more to seal the nation's borders. Okay. And now he said, I'm going to skip a little. He exhorts his administration to do better in keeping out undesirable people, including members of transnational gangs like MS-13. We have people coming into the country or trying to come in. We're stopping a lot of them Trump said in his cabinet room during an hour-long meeting that reporters were allowed to document. You won't believe how bad these people are. I think we've seen bad people for centuries in America. It didn't just start with these folks. These aren't people. These are animals. This is the Trump. This is Trump. Now, you know how unpresidential his language is. He's like some dude on the street that you're running into and having a casual conversation with. This is so unpresidential, it's not even funny. These aren't people. These are animals. And they're taking them out of the country at a level and at a rate that's never happened before. Woo, man. And y'all, there's a lot of illegal people here from Canada. I worked with a few of them out in corporate America. There's a lot sitting in here from Canada, but see, they can blend in real easy because they speak English. But a lot of them are here and they're here illegally. No green card, because I used to sit near a woman that was from Canada and she was here, had a job, working every day, no green card. But they won't run them out. You know, those are okay. So, so remember, there were people at this meeting from California, and there was one sheriff named Mims, and he said, it puts us in a very bad position, Sheriff Mims said. It's a disgrace. Trump answered, and we're suing on that. You know, so now he's making the immigrants the bad guys, okay? Which means they're going to step up getting these people out of here. Instead of y'all sitting around talking all kinds of shit to black people, you better pay attention to Trump because he's getting ready to get y'all asses the hell on out of here. And unfortunately, many of them are going to be the black immigrants mixed up in this too. He wants anybody with color in their skin out of this damn country. He wants them out. So, you know, after this racist rant on immigrants, they're now going to be scrambling to do damage control. Okay. And here it is right here. Mexico does nothing for us, Trump says. Mexico talks, but do nothing for us, especially at the border. So certainly don't help us much on trade. And especially at the border, they do nothing. So all of you Mexicans in here, yeah, he's talking about y'all too. He's talking about y'all do nothing for America. Believe me, that's a broad statement coming from Trump. His harsh criticism came as American and Mexican officials were at a critical stage in their efforts to renegotiate the North American Free Trade Agreement. You can best believe that's messed up now. America does a lot of trade with Mexico. So, first he messed up not even a week ago, he messed up the Iran nuclear deal. He messed that up by pulling out. And you got all these other nations. But remember, it was 6 nations involved in that. It wasn't just Iran and the U.S. He messed that up. And ladies and gentlemen, there was a little confrontation out in the ocean between the Navy and Iran yesterday, you know, and I might do that story. Anyway, they're now going to have to scramble and do damage control after this rant. And, you know, after a while, how much damage control can one do for somebody like Trump? Seriously, how much damage? It's not really much you can do. And, this is a wake up call for immigrants in this country, the black and brown immigrants in America. This is a wake up call for you. Because, like I said, he going to be snatching y'all up and throwing you out as fast as he said these words. He going to get your butts out of here. Okay? He's going to get you out of here. Plain and simple. There is no way he's going to make remarks like this and they're not going to step up, grabbing these people and getting them the hell out. These are the times we're living in, ladies and gentlemen. These are the times. Immigrants are animals in a Trump rant. This is the President of the United States blatantly talking like this out in the open. Not professional at all, and doesn't try to be professional either. Please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. And, until I get a little past my situation with my cousin, I probably won't be doing no more than one video, at least for now. But peace, family. I'll be back.